Gentlemen, it's an honor. Arashi, did I say that right? Salamat datang semua.
Salamat datang semua. That is absolutely
Hey guys,
correct,
what's up? So we're live again for the day 2 of the
and again, like M4, it has been amazing,
so,
and I love that I'm
up,
here
guys?
with you,
Check your
Sir
comments.
Mr. Nche Leo,
Ano yung
as well as
pattern na ito, eh?
Sir Lord Mas Arashi. I said it correct, right?
He's just mixing all.
Yesterday
I'm
on
just
day
mixing
1, we
everything
had
so that everyone feels
actually 2
included.
exciting matches.
I love it. And again,
I love you.
Hey, mahal kita and ako cinta kamu. Did I say that right?
Yep.
Yes, that is correct.
So
I
we're
am
gonna check
just
the roosters.
Getting just way ahead of things, but ladies and gentlemen, M4 is powered by Moonton, presented by TikTok, the official content partner, supported by Secret Lab, the official gaming chair, and esports charts. Our analytical partner, Gank, our official merchandise partner, MeWatch, our media partner, and last but not least, the Ministry
Yo,
of
what's up?
Tourism
Caroline
and Creative
Perez,
Economy
Ghost
of the
Link,
Republic
Bal
of
Skepi,
Indonesia.
Jan Gomez.
TikTok Live Carnival.
How are you
Cheer
guys
up
doing?
for M4 and watch
Again,
M4
for the
matches
day
on
2.
TikTok.
We did it
Participate
yesterday
in
for
cheering
day
up
1.
the M4 activities by watching
Yo,
M4
what's up,
matches on
Beaver?
TikTok and using the M4
Craze.
customized and using M4. You have exclusive customized
yesterday,
gifts that you can get if you cheer for
Blacklist.
teams.
Blacklist
And of course,
won
you have a chance to
against.
be on TV and
Wait,
win
let me
those
check.
abundant gifts, man.
And I gotta say, man, we gotta talk about our best
What's up,
friends
guys?
here.
Again,
Secret Lab, the official gaming chair
we're doing
partner
this stuff
of
all
M4.
over again.
We're talking about a
Day
built-in
2.
lumbar support system that is.
Ay.
It adjusts to your spine, an incredible magnetic memory foam.
Let's check the matches from yesterday. So Blacklist actually won against INC. There were 2 good matches, which is the Onyx against TDK and INC against Falcon. INC was actually the underdog yesterday. Yo, what's up? Mechanical, JMHTV, River. How are you guys doing? There we go. I'm just gonna... Best of 1.
It's a format that we're familiar with. This is something that we've seen in the past M series, and yesterday really opened up the possibilities for what could happen, right?
The heck?
I mean, we ended yesterday with unexpected results.
Yeah, and now we're actually gonna refresh our memory.
There we go. We're good. IC Kun, Danilo. Who's gonna be the first match for today? Elgin, what's up, guys? How are you guys doing? So we're good. We're good to go. Where's the ice cream guy? I saw ya. What's up, our mod from yesterday? Soul Killer, Chester. So we're gonna be doing it all over again. Blacklist, their first game was a win against the INC. Onyx was the surprise. They actually lost. Onyx lost. Oh, here. Actually, let's listen to the casters for the rules of the event.
22 series. The first 2 rounds of the lower bracket will be the best of 3. The other series will be best of 5. Except for the grand finals, which will be best of 7. Now the knockout stage upper bracket will feature the top 2 teams of each group from the group stage, and the bottom 2 teams will start at the lower bracket. The losers of the first round of the lower bracket will be eliminated. The M4 knockout stage will be spread out across 9 days, where there will be a live audience for fans like you to support your teams. And that's all you need to know about M4's tournament format. Remember to tune in and see you in Jakarta. Dare to dream, dare to be great.
Yo, Spider Kid, thank you for the donation. 50 pesos. Again, what's up? You've been donating since yesterday. Kazuki, what's up? Yep, I'm reading the comments. Did you guys understand the rules of the game? So first game for today, day 2 is RSG against OT. Then TV, which is the Valley. A lot of you guys are waiting for the Valley. Mobazane against S11. RRQ against OT. RRQBR. Oh, RRQBR from Brazil. TV. Echo. A lot of you guys are also waiting for Echo against RRQ. THQ against RRQ Brazil. BRQ. Yeah, Valley. You guys have been waiting for the Valley to show up. One of the toughest opponent for the Blacklist, right? Most of the guys are actually just going for either Blacklist or the Valley. How about the Echo? Echo. Interested to see how RRQ Akira plays. Yep. This is gonna be good. Yesterday, we only had 2 good matches yesterday, right? It was the underdog INC against the Falcon. Everybody was rooting for the Falcon yesterday, but INC delivered and surprised most of the casters, because most of the casters actually voted for the Falcon. Anyways, let's listen to the casters for now. If they are... Never mind, they're just talking about sponsors. Yeah. John Paul, Marvin. Kazuki, what's up? Congrats for 3M. Yo, thank you, Kazuki Official. Another YouTuber. Go check him out. Yeah, 3M. You too, man. Shout out to Tauset. We're gonna listen to the casters later when they start talking about the teams. Oh, I think it's about to go down. Funimation episode when? Yeah, it's been ages since we've uploaded Funimations. What's this? Sabina Yasmin, what's up? Crimson Gaming. Shout out to Crimson Gaming. So RSG is from Singapore. What's your bet? Icy Kun, thank you for the $20. Again, Spider Kid and Icy Kun, thank you for the donations, man. Means a lot. Love from Iran. Yo, what's up? God's Shield from Iran. How are you guys doing? So, Singapore against? Not yet. Shout out to Kawarasagi Senju. Kawarasagi Senju. Shout out Juan Miguel Orbon. Occupy Thrones from Mina. Mena, my bad. Mena, actually Mena. Occupy Thrones from Mena. The other one is Singapore. Got to support the home team RSG. Yeah, a lot of Singapore players on ML. Do we have a lot of ML players in Mina? Mena? Kazuki, what's up? Sunshine, what's up? Mafuyu. Shout out to Mafuyu. Shout out to Makoy Redondo. 5-hour stream. I think more than 5 hours. We're gonna be restreaming all of the event, all of the fights every day. KYPL, what's up? Shout out to Jesse Patilan. Tell me if my voice is too loud. Is it too loud? Shout out Zach, Mighty Bin Real. Again, thank you for the donations, guys. Lester, shout out. Live louder? Not too loud. No ads? We got no ads right now. I think the event actually starts at 2 p.m. where they show most of the ads. Hey, what's up, David P? No, it's fine. Thank you, Mike. Aryan Plays. Yeah, Tarkan. I think we almost went 9 p.m. yesterday. So it's almost 6 hours. So you can see most of the casters are going for the RRQ. Most of the guys are going for the Singapore team, as opposed to the MENA. Elgin, intro to in Tagalog. What's the Tagalog of hey guys, what's up? Prediction on the match, Elgin. Well, like I said, I always want to see the underdogs win because, you know, it's fun. It's unpredictable. But to be honest, I think this is gonna go for the RSG. I mean, RSG Singapore. God dang. My bad, man. Rain, hello Gandhi. Bakit kaya isang lang laban ng Black kahapon? I think they're saving the good stuff for later, Spider Kid. Again, Spider Kid, thank you for the donation. Bing Chilling. Emmanuel, thank you for that. Nightcore Marcus. Tao Set. No Name Channel. Yo, Kazuki. Elgin rooted for INC and they threw us over, so perhaps again. Well, yesterday, right? Onic and TDK. Good fight though. Good fight. We're from PH. Novaliches, Quezon City. Paano kaya nasira ang mic mo? Is it broken? Spider Kid. Thank you again for the... Where is Mena? Where? Google. Let's go. Shout out Ego Shani. So let's listen to the casters for now. Right now they're talking about the RSG having more experience as compared to the Team Mena, which is the Occupy Thrones. What do you guys think? I really think it's gonna go for Singapore on this one. Is it gonna be one-sided match? Hopefully not. So Middle East and North Africa. Oh yeah, Mina. We actually did an event on MENA. Middle East and North Africa. But forgive my aging man. Yeah, Middle East and North Africa, man. We actually did an event, online event there. Si D, I'm not really sure. I know a lot of D. RSG got the win. Yeah, I think it's gonna go for the RSG. But if you've actually watched the MENA tournaments, a lot of promising players were there. A lot of promising teams. I mean, they had to duke it out. It's fun. It was fun having showing up as a guest on the MENA tournament. How do you pronounce it? MENA? I heard the caster saying MENA. Forgetting things because of corn addiction. Oh, here we go. Drafting phase. Let's listen to the casters for now. Again, what's your take on this one, guys? Who will win? I mean, RSG Singapore has more experience compared to the MENA team, but like I said, the MENA teams went through a lot for that team to get to that stage. So let's I really want to see this one because, like I said, I was there on the MENA tournament, and there were a lot of promising teams right there. So I really want to see this one. Let's listen to the casters for now. Joy Kerry getting banned. Glue definitely. So let's go.
Interesting because Carry is like an S tier pick for the Gold League. The fact that they banned it out means that they have a different prior for first pick, and they really understand that right now Carry is super strong as a second pick because Carry already prepares herself to counter any kind of tanky hero, so it really doesn't matter. And countering Carry kind of forces you to use like burst mages and an EXP lane that can go to the backline. So for now, RGSG looks like they have a very clear idea of the meta, and the way that Occupy is just answering is like, okay, these heroes are too strong.
I think I'm rooting for MENA on this one, guys. Underdog MENA. They actually had a lot of teams. There were a lot of teams duking it out in the MENA tournament. It's time for them to show up on the stage. Hopefully they do good. Maybe even win.
I think I know what Coach Mundo's thinking. By banning off the Glue and the Kaja, you're open to split the map because the opponent's team fights are not as strong. Neither are yours. And I think that's very, very in character when it comes to Maro and to a Fury's playstyle. A lot are going to hedge on that main artery in mid. Because again, you can't extend the game if your mid gets pummeled.
Looking at this, I kind of feel like for both teams, whatever their first pick is going to be, it will really set up the tempo for the game. Because right now, RSGSG, they have the first pick, and I like that you pointed out because Glue and Kaja has been banned. Then the side lanes might be something that Occupy wants to take advantage of. So ban out the Fanny, because we saw yesterday that Fanny can be countered. It's not like a sure win if you get a Fanny, but for RSG they're like, okay, Fanny is so difficult to deal with if you can get the purple buff and then put pressure on the side lane. So right now, being the first pick, in terms of prio, what do you really want as your first win condition? Either damage or engagement. And here it looks like they're playing it a little bit safe by picking up the Fredrin, where it doesn't really reveal too much about what they want to do, but it's very safe.
It's so safe that you can put it in the XP lane, you can put it in the jungle, hell, you can roam with it if you want to, but they answer back, Beatrix putting it in the hands of Gado, so their gold lane is safe.
Ooh.
And they go ahead, Smaro, take the show. This is a very conventional way to approach a match.
But now, going to try and go for those engages.
Elgin looks like Elon Musk. What the heck? Let's go by Twitter.
And I think crowd control is a big factor.
Mena is the Mena's team's name is actually Occupy Throne. Occupy Throne. Mena is on Middle East and North Africa. That's MENA. Middle East and North Africa. There were a lot of teams on the MENA tournament. There were some bad teams. There were some really promising good teams. That's why I really want to see how they're gonna perform on this highest stage of the ML tournament.
It looks like not. They're going for an Eve as well as a Lolita. This kind of shows what they're trying to do. I see AoE crowd control. I see AoE damage. And for the side of Occupy, they have someone to lock it down. So if Eve is not careful...
Nope, we do not own any amateur or pro teams. Probably someday, but there's just too much work. Why won't anyone pick Moskov? Demord. Cho got chosen. Beatrix was open. Akai is out. 1-1 banned. Fanny banned. Eve, Lolita, Fredrin. Ooh. Who do you think has the win over the draft pick?
Having a huge weapon. If you can't...
Yeah, we're Filipino guys.
There's a possibility that RSG will be able to zone him completely in any of the mid to late game fights.
Yeah, these two alone, the Fredrin and the Lolita, it's gonna be hard for Gado to do anything.
I would say this kind of...
Oh yeah, TV. This is actually on ABS-CBN, right? Yeah, I think I can say that. This event is actually being shown in ABS-CBN. Am I right? Elgin tongs for everyone. Yeah, hashtag normalize tongs.
It looks like they're kind of setting up for a very, very high damage dealer like a Beatrix.
Elgin, who do you think is the most good-looking player? I'm gonna have to go with Balmond. No competition, man. Balmond, all the way. Balmond with tongs, probably.
Protect the Beatrix and whoever their mid laner is gonna be.
Yeah.
And then just try to win off of that. And it becomes like, who can execute better?
It's either the Farsa or the Valentina. That's what the mid lane is looking like for Occupy Thrones or a Lilia.
A Khadira, perhaps.
The Lilia looks a little better now given that there's a Lolita on RSG.
That is true. I mean, for RSG right now, they still have yet to secure a gold laner, and they will require some serious DPS if they want to bank everything on the counter engage. Because for the side
Faramis is doing good in the pro scenes lately, man. Elgin biased. Yeah, my waifu for the ML is definitely Hilda. Like I said, thick ties saves lives. And for the husbando, it's gonna be Balmond. Balmond and Hilda. Perfect match. I actually did an animation on that one. Way back. Gym instructor Hilda taking advantage of a squatting Balmond. That was way back.
Like, it's really good right now. And the Xavier has been picked up. And for RSG, they don't have a clear way to dive in the backlines.
Yeah, but also...
Gold mages in gold lane? Does that work? I mean, if it works, if the pro players are making it work and it's working, then mage gold lane then. But does it work? It's different on if it actually works or you just too goddamn good. There's a different if the mage gold is working, actually working, and maybe you're just too skilled in playing mage.
And just move away from the team fight.
About 6 months ago, we tested this in beautiful Kuala Lumpur.
Oh, yes.
The bulwark actually blocks a lot of what Saber's dropping. So that's a nice interaction.
Halit is different though. Halit is different. Halit is a different story for.
They have revealed it.
I mean, there's Halit in jungle before, right?
Jungle or Martis jungle from RSG.
I would prefer Martis in this situation because you can basically avoid the crowd control coming in from occupied thrones and really put pressure on the Xavier, because I kind of feel like Xavier can do a lot if space is provided. So their draft is really following what they
Favorite player? Right now, probably either Wise or Venus.
You call that the Kadita. So again, like I said, what I'm looking at right now, occupied thrones.
So who do you think won that draft pick? Okay, let's watch for now. Okay. Okay, jungle.
This game can end at about 17-18 if they do it right. Yes, there is a lot of demand of gold and the
Yeah, that's. I did not notice the. I was watching the comments. Let's pay attention to the picks right now. What happened?
Clear on the side of occupied thrones and the crowd control, they can actually look to have a very dynamic, a very
What's up, Michael Zamora? RSG got better draft. Here we go. Mena team. They're about to prove if they can perform. Because to be honest, they did a bit bad on their previous. Okay, here we go.
By thrones.
Ladies and gentlemen, keep your eyes on Maro. It's the way that this Kadita will behave that will allow Occupied Thrones to, I don't know, beat their inner demons of becoming a late game team and eventually taking form here at M4.
Ooh, the early game is going to be slow as usual, but we have to see where are both junglers going to pass towards, because that will decide how it's going to happen. And of course, the mid lane control is going to be contested from both these players, both these teams, to try and ensure that they have the first move, the first rotation in the game.
Fast clear here for Fury and Maro, but what will the rotation be? Folks, confirmed it is a jungle Martis and then Diablo on the Fredrin in the XP. Oh, this is about to blow up.
Oh, but look at a lot of them actually getting crowd control. Diablo goes in, and Maro taking a bit of damage, but I kind of feel like this is the direction that both teams want to go. Control the mid, control the riverside, because you want some kind of advantage going into the turtle fight.
Well, we'll have to see. I mean, both teams, they're trying their best to actually get a lead first, because before the turtle actually spawns. Later on, they can use that to try and get a bit of a play, a bit of a lead in numbers and HP bars, and that is what will allow them to get a very guaranteed objective take.
So far, about a minute and a half in, and we are still at 50-50. Equilibrium gold. Very little difference here. 150, 30 between each. And even the marksman matchup, look at this, Arashi. It's still Gado and Babycakes waiting for that big rotation.
Usually you see that the Beatrix has a bit of an edge in the laning phase, but again, it's always a skill matchup. As you can see, Ogre is going for a big play, but Lolzy is forced to use that flicker defensively. That will mean that it won't be up for the play in the turtle, coming up now in 9 seconds.
For me personally, that was super necessary because that was a very, very good catch. But right now, Leo, I kind of feel like
shout out to you guys, Raiden. What's up, guys? Oh, what the heck? I didn't see.
The Decimate doing
who got first blood?
work.
That's a lot of damage. And
Oh, Akai dies. Your local catboy again. Thank you for the 30 bucks, bro. Another donation as from yesterday. Your local catboy. Thank you, man. Elgin, do you think you can beat a pro player 1v1? I don't think so, man. Those pro players, that's their job. Their job is to be a pro player. They play 8 hours, maybe more each day. Okay, here we go.
Maro goes in with the rough waves as well, though. The rune collision is being used by the side of RSG, but the turtle will be picked up by Bray. Right now, they're trying their best, but that will be RSG taking out 2 members from the side of Occupied.
No! Come on, Mena. Kazuki official. Yo, thank you for the donation. TY for inspiring me to join YouTube. That is good to hear, Kazuki. Check out Kazuki, guys. Also an ML YouTuber for those of you guys who don't know, but most of you guys already know him, right? Kazuki. Local Catboy, again, thank you for the donations. Spider Kid. Come on, Mena. Fight.
It's controlled aggression, but will they catch Baby Cakes up top?
Ooh, the snipe barely misses Baby Cakes. He is able to escape.
Yo, I shan't. Again, thank you for the donation. $200. Day 2, let's go. Normalize Nana with tongues. What the heck? No. I don't think Nana is of legal age. No. 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 No.
They're kind of like taking it very slow because RG is already here and Lozi tries to engage. Looks like both teams are waiting for a sign of weakness from each other.
Oh,
Look at
no.
that Baby Cakes!
Maro goes in with that rough waves and the petrify as well, but Baby Cakes is still able to survive. Definitely not the outcome that Occupy Thrones want.
All right, folks, real quick, that is not attack and defense that our tanks are rocking. That's actually concussive blast.
It's just like a blast in the past, you know. Like some people really miss the design.
Really? Nana is a legal...
One of those guys, but we gotta move forward.
How did you guys know?
RSG, it looks like they have a 1.4 goal lead. Baby Cakes just finished his Demon Hunter sword. And the thing about Claude is, in the test servers, he was too strong that they had to nerf him. So I'm really looking forward to see how RSG is going to execute on this. And it looks like a kick is going to happen.
Diablo gets engaged on, but now he is alone. He is actually holding his ground against two members from Occupy Thrones, and that will be a lot of resources burnt before the turtle is even up.
Again, you see here that either hesitation or a communication gap between them because Mara was so far off.
Exactly, yeah. It looked like it was a prime opportunity to get a punish, and Leo is taking a lot of damage, Leo.
Diablo goes in with the Apprentice's Wrath, but now it does seem like Occupy Thrones will be forced to back away from the turtle.
Oh, you meant me. But still,
I'm sorry.
That's about 100% turtle take rate for RSG. They are in control of the map. And again, Occupy Thrones, they tried in the draft to show us that, hey, we're not that late game team anymore. But they seem like they're out of it.
Still close though. Mena still has a chance to... Only 2k gap.
Plan of doing what was going to happen next, but no one's really on the same page, and going up against RSG, that's not what you want to see. If they are comfortable in the late game, then try to farm up as
Fregha Frey. Go Pinas. Thank you for the donation, Frey. Again, guys, thank you for the donations. Aishan, Spider Kid, Frey, Kazuki. Again, guys, thank you for the donations. Come on, Mena. Still 3-0, still a chance. Go Pinas.
But now he might just pay the price. Rob is being used, but the Blazing Duet is being used by Baby Case to try and turn back the aggression. He's getting very, very low. But 505 with the reward manipulation, barely out of range though. Members from Occupy Thrones just trying to survive under the turret, trying to find shelter. That will be the dawning light being used onto Bray as RSG are trying to make sure that they seal the deal, but they won't be able to. Everyone's so low, but they're able to escape.
Oh, Lord. The Fury literally at 1 HP. 1 HP, Grandma, and he's about to go home, and they're not letting go. 405!
Wow.
He was like, I'm not letting you guys through. I see all of the small HPs going around. Grandma is like, no. You're not going home. If you're going home, I'm sending you home. 505. Lozi goes in.
Ooh, Nuna was being used as well, but Gato will be taken out without any issue. Maro tries to turn back the aggression. Unfortunately, he is the one caught right now in the real-world manipulation. Rosway is being used to escape from this death trap between three members. It does seem like actually it doesn't turn around. 505 gets taken out because Leo comes in with the heavy spin, and that will be Occupy Thrones finding some success.
It looks like RSG, they overstayed.
Yo, thank you, Kazuki. Thank you, bro. Eve.
RSG right now have a very, very good turn for themselves because it's 2.6k. They have a lot of map pressure. Right now, they just don't make mistakes because Baby Cakes, I would say right now, he can join the fight. He has a lot of damage. RSG, they can take advantage of Occupy Thrones being a little bit behind. 2.4k, that's a lot.
Yeah, right there. That's how you see it, right? Baby Cakes goes in with the BMI and threatening God. Oh no, God is in trouble.
He's very, very low. The Nuan Blast does not land on him, but the Blazing Duet will secure his fate. And on the other side, that is also RSG pulling the trigger. Diablo picking up a kill onto Maro as well. Occupy Thrones. They're just getting caught in these weird fights.
Yeah, 3 different battlefields. The turtle, near the jungle, and then that gold lane. All losses for Occupy Thrones. And look at the conversion. Baby Cake's all about business.
Yeah, the thing is, Occupy Troops, they try to attack Bray, but Bray is barely feeling it. That's the jungler. And if they can't take down Bray, if they can't take down Diablo, Lolzy is not looking good because, again, their main win condition is the damage on Gado, on Fury, but they're not being able to dish out damage.
Purple is being contested, and Bray will be picking it up, but actually Maro won't be able to deal enough damage. Diablo just taking it everything in the front. Heavy spin being used to take him back all the way to the back. Occupy Thrones finally secure a kill, but that is so much time.
Straight up, they changed Diablo's zip code, bro, from Singapore to Jakarta. You see how far he went?
All the way to the second turret. That is insane, but actually they're not just over yet. Bray will be jumped on.
They changed Fredrin's zip code.
If they take that long to take out the
Oh, yeah.
tank, that's going to be a very difficult situation.
I feel like this is something that we can touch on a little bit more in the post-game analysis because I want to look at the itemization because if you want to play for the early game, you have a different itemization. If you want to skill, it's a different kind of itemization. For now, Occupy Thrones, they're really trying to skill. And I think RSG, they realize, like, your items is not good for this stage of the game. I'm going to punish this. We're going to go to your lane, and you try to kill Bray. You try to kill Diablo. Diablo went in. Every single member of Occupy Thrones plus the turret was necessary to take him down.
Oh, can they take down Lolzy?
Maro going in with that rough waves as well, but look at the damage. It's so negligible at this point. And just like that, the aggression has been stopped.
I'm waiting on Fury. There's a lot of promise in the way Fury's throwing those beams. I think there's something here.
I kind of feel like right now it's just the difference of gold because right now it's 4,000 gold and 4,000 gold roughly translates to like 1.5 items. So if he's 1.5 item behind, it's not looking good. At this point, they gotta wait till level 15 with like 3 core items and then they can really dish out the damage because right now, if they try to fight this Lord, I think there is a possibility of getting a wipeout.
For sure, if they engage poorly here, the big AoE composition will be dangerous, but Breath of the Ocean being used only lands on Diablo, not the intended target, and Leo now will be the one caught out. Movement of Best does not land though, unfortunately for Lolzy, as in the back line, Hulk actually jumps in and tries to deal with 3 members at the same time, but it's just so sporadic all over the place, as Maro is so far the only casualty, and RSG will be able to take the Lord, but at the cost of 505. Gado though, only alone, trying to make the best of the situation. He is taken out though.
There's a lot of good concepts that OT, Occupy Thrones, are putting on the table, but it looks like they just can't find the timing and the execution to make it all work together.
Well, right now, at 10 minutes, Fury 77 just finished his Lightning Truncheon. And for all of you mages, you guys realize when you have the Clock of Destiny and the Lightning Truncheon, that's a big damage fight.
That's a wasted ultimate on Kadita.
The Lord fight, they tried, but it looked like it wasn't enough.
Both those items got buffed recently.
Oh, yeah.
Exactly. So
But
Fury
you know, it's like bad just now, but it's getting better now.
Yep.
It's getting much better, so because that's the only advantage they have right now. That range, the snipe and the Dawning Light as well, that is what they can use to try and get an advantage before the fight begins, unless RSG are the ones engaged.
Yo, again, Kazuki, thank you for visiting the live stream, man.
So confident that they're starting to take jungle. They're gonna choke out Leo, choke out Gado.
Oh, that's a Breath of the
wait.
Ocean, but the roughest will come out. That is Maro taken out. What a disaster. Now in a 4v5 situation, they have to defend against the Lord.
And this is a base Lord, right? Number 1 Lord, they got it, what, about a minute and a half ago? I'm expecting at least 1 inhibitor.
Leo already pushing forward, trying to zone away, try and buy some time for the rest of the members to try and clear. It won't be enough though, the tower gets taken out, and just like that, RSG, they know their limits, they exert patience yet again, and it's as calculated, as planned for them.
Honestly, with just an Elemental Lord, you already knocked down one of the inhibitors. That is actually quite a big deal.
Yeah.
RG right now, 8,000 gold ahead, and Baby Cakes just finished his Wind of Nature, making it so that he can actually take some kind of engages from Gado as well as Hulk. But
And survive.
And survive.
I think it's a lot to say that, yeah, base Lord, and then you get an inhibitor. They actually also pop the shields on mid and bot.
Oh my, I didn't even realize
Yeah,
that.
so the next waves that come in are threats to Occupy Thrones.
That's a dangerous situation for sure, and now they have no control in their jungle, because Diablo, he can do whatever he wants. He is somewhat untouchable in the front because Gado, he went for the corrosion scythe. It's not exactly the ideal item, but Hulk now is the one being jumped on.
Yeah, single
can't do anything.
Sigma male Singaporean mindset.
Yeah.
I just go wherever. This is it.
Yeah, looking at advance just now, they're excited because, yeah, RSG is looking very, very good. Whereas Occupy Thrones, this is starting to get towards their comfort zone because, like you said, they could do something at 17, 18 minutes. It's reaching there, once it happens, there is a possibility of getting this game back in their own way.
But right now we have to be glass half full kind of people because the early game into the mid game, 10-4, 8K ahead, are not ideal for this lineup.
And you think about it.
An 8K gold gap. Towers down. Kadita doing kinda bad.
Scared of this Kadita pickup potential.
Yeah, in simple terms, the CC isn't matching the amount of damage that's being dealt. So
Exactly.
they have to reconcile that.
So right now, RSG, with a very, very good advantage, they really should force out this Lord. If Occupy wants to fight for it, great, amazing. Because especially with the Wind of Nature, he could just go in, try to catch Gado as well as Fury 77. Because once they're gone, they legit don't have the care. They can force it out. And it looks like Occupy Thrones, they understand this. They let this go, and only Gado is down in the bottom side of the map trying to get any kind of farm that he can.
That was their first turret, by the way.
That's
That
the
is
first for
painful.
everything, you know. So that's yeah, meaningful, yeah.
It's a 14-minute turret, so Occupy Throne is not having a good time, and RSG, they are not showing any chances of allowing them an easier game, but Ray here goes for a bit of a play. Unfortunately, Hawk is just denied at every single turn.
All right, LaFell, you were looking for the items.
Yeah, I'm looking at the items, and I want to talk a lot about Beatrix after the game, because even though the new patch has happened, Corrosion Scythe, big buff, Golden Staff, big buff as well, but Beatrix base, the way that she works is basically every single attack, any weapon scales with her total physical attack.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, the build she builds right now doesn't have a lot of physical attacks, so the damage is less.
Oh! Leo in the front alone with the heavy spin, actually able to escape, but look at there. Baby Case going in the back line, just zoning everyone away from the Lord, from the turrets as well. Just like that, with one single ultimate, Occupy Thrones are pushed back away, but RSG are not done just yet. But the Way of the Dragon is being used. That might be the first pickoff. That is a shutdown picked up by Marrow. Golden Staff picked up by Gado in the midst of that fight.
All right, you know what? Glass half full moment.
Yeah.
That was a good defense by Occupy Thrones. They baited out those ults from RSG.
Hey, sometimes we gotta trust our own instincts, man. Like, it could happen because, again, World Championship right now, because now Occupy Thrones, they're starting to scale up. Although, I gotta be critical in saying it was more of RSG kind of overcommitting rather than Occupy Thrones really catching their mistakes.
Yeah, are they looking for a concealed play? What is this?
Hawk just comes in and says hi to
Hello.
Losey here.
Hi.
Oh, Baby Case interrupts it. The stun is being used as well. Hawk gets chunked very low. RSG with
Cho, what happened, Cho?
he's in the Land of Dawn.
Lolzy said hi, and Baby K's like, high five.
To your face.
To your face.
With guns.
With a chair.
And my friend Dexter.
Well, that was a shutdown picked up by Occupy Thrones earlier, so this might be just the breath of fresh air they need to try and mount a comeback.
It helps Fury and Gado catch up. I guess that's what explains them for being in at least the upper half of the player gold stats.
Yeah, right now, like, a lot of things that I'm watching here, like just now, Gado is like number 5 in terms of the amount of gold that he is able to collect, which is not what you want to see.
Yeah, Akatsuki was supposed to be the representative of Mena. Not sure what happened though.
Fury's doing good. Fury's doing
Exactly.
good. So now he's scaling up. Now it's
Exactly.
looking like, okay, there's hope. There is hope.
Yes. The hope of Mena. That's Fury.
Oh, but Bray though, no hope
wait.
available. 1v4 in the jungle of Occupy Thrones. And now, RSG try and trade back. Leo though is still alive! And the Breath of the Ocean being used. 2 people getting knocked up. But now it's just sporadic. Diablo is still alive in the front lane. 505 with the road manipulation, trying to just trade back that damage. And Gado will fall as a result. Baby Case chasing something else. But that is a 1-for-1 after such a long turn. That is a jungle for the gold lane though.
Okay, so RSG now they got to slow down because they've made some mistakes there.
Yeah.
Baby Cakes honestly was playing very, very well. He guided
Looks like it's gonna go for a late game. They can't push.
alone. Like, maybe that's not the best idea you want to do, especially in the late game, because you got to put into consideration that once you get to the late game, it takes more time for you to respond back into the Land of Dawn. Looking at the replay right here, I want everyone to look where Baby Cakes, he tried to dish out the damage with his ult, but instantly got knocked up. Hawk, in my opinion, he shouldn't be that far ahead alone, because even if he does get in range, he's able to get the Way of the Dragon. It doesn't put them in a position where they can really take anything.
They're going again.
They're still going, and Maro now is the one trying to initiate the play Breath of the Ocean, but the rough waves won't be enough. Wolsey is still barely alive, 1 HP, and Leo will be the victim, and Occupy Thrones, they lose one for nothing.
And that's clean. Again, RSG, they got the last 2 major plays and major blunders that they had, and they made up for it. Redemption almost instantly.
Yeah, right now, looking at the lore, this is a Luminous lore, so it's going to hit a little bit harder coming up in the top side of the map. So RSG, they got to manage their waves very, very well. They got to make sure all 3 lanes are crashing at the same time. Right now, it kind of looks like they're a little bit behind because Lord is already pushing, so they got to push it a little bit for the bottom side of the map.
Yep, got to rush it. And just to say, they could have done better if they waited like maybe 10, 15 more seconds. This would have been an evolved Lord with the static just going around, makes an easier wipe. And look, God is going to defend. Occupy Throne's still in this.
They just take out the Lord, but the empowered waves are still coming in as Babycake will be able to secure the bottom side base turret. Diablo going in for the engage onto Marvel, people. Engage on the engage tool, and it works. Leo has used the heavy spin right now, and RSG, they have all the tools available, all the ultimates still ready for this next tower take.
This is what Akai is so annoying. This is why Akai is so annoying, because it looks like RSG, they really want to go. They really want to end this right here, right now.
Gold gap is getting smaller, man. RSG.
Something. Akai's just gonna push them away. Either push them away or push them towards his own base.
Yep.
So right now, RSG, they really want to make sure Lozi catches this.
Oh, aluminum glass with the flicker being used by Lozi, and Leo, despite his best efforts, will be pushed away. Babycake taken very low, though, shut down by Gato. And now Leo is able to survive from that very aggressive play. It's a 1-for-0 yet again for Occupy Thrones.
Leo was on a tightrope. He was on the edge there. Could have sworn he was going to die, especially since he doesn't have the ult. Now he just got it. I was going to say, depending on how much CP he already has, it could make a difference. Bray!
Leo with the heavy spin will catch Bray out. That's the Immortal being popped.
Here we go, Mena.
And now with a 50-second death timer, Occupy Thrones have a window.
Dude, I gotta say, man, like our 18, 19-minute timers, like, we know what we're talking about.
From the future.
And right now, Occupy Thrones, they have the items that they need. They're forcing it down mid. Hulk went back, trying to make sure that no backdoor shenanigans will happen with the minions. So right now, RSG, they gotta make sure that Leo is taken care of, because Akai, whenever he's so strong, gets banned. Now, not banned, getting picked less and less. But remind us again why it's so annoying. Even when you're losing, you can win.
Yeah, no, it's I'd say one of those absolutes in the world of Mobile Legends. If you don't have the Purify, that heavy spin is going to make all the difference.
Or flicker, honestly, because you can still flicker out even if he pins you down.